It is Mr. J. Hello. It is Thursday, right? Thursday, March the 28th, 2024. If you're in high school, you probably had a test today, school, right? And so hopefully you did well. And if not, cheer up. All right, look at this. The news is bad. Or maybe debatable. I guess you could say debatable, depending if you're a bus driver or not. See the buses weren't running in Seoul. That's the news. Bus drivers in Seoul, part of a big team of workers, decided not to work on Thursday because they want to be paid more. So bus drivers in Seoul want more money. Almost all the buses in the city didn't run, so they stopped running. They didn't drive, making it tough for people trying to get to work or school, especially during the busy morning time. The drivers and their bosses could not agree on a new deal for pay, even after talking all night. So they talked, still couldn't agree. The drivers want their hourly pay to go up by about 12.7%. 12.7%. They want more money, but their bosses think that's too much. This strike means like they're not working. Was the first one since 2012, so it's been over 10 years since the bus drivers did this. Has made it hard for lots of people to get around. To help out, the city made more trains, subway trains, run during busy times, and even kept the subway open later at night. They also set up special buses to quickly get people to train stations. During the strike, places that are usually busy with buses and people were very quiet, right? But some people had to leave their homes earlier or walk because of the strike and the rainy weather, right? Oh, with the rain, that's hard. Subway stations were more crowded, so more people at subway stations than usual because more people were taking the train instead of the bus. Okay, so why did the bus drivers in Seoul go on strike? What was the union's demand for a wage increase? How did the city try to help commuters affected by the strike? What year was the last strike before this one? And how did commuters find the subway during the strike, right? How did commuters find the subway? How did they get to the subway? Or not how did they get to the subway? This find, it's not find like look for, it means what did they think about it? What did they think about the subway? How was the subway? Okay, so don't get confused. All right, today, point. The less common meaning a specific place or position in an area or on a map, right? Position, here's the Korean, the pronunciation, and the stress, it's all the same, so you don't need to worry about that. Some sentences. X marks the point where the treasure is buried. We will meet at the point right outside the school gates. Look at the map to find the point where the two rivers meet. The point where the rivers meet, right? Point. Okay? Another meaning for point. All right, let's check out the weather. Obviously it's rain, but what's the weather like today?
It'll be rainy, with a high of 13 and a low of 7.
Rainy, right? There will be rain, or it will be rainy, however you want to write it. High of 13 and 7. And then what about tomorrow? What's the weather like tomorrow? Many different ways to ask about the weather, right? But
it'll be cloudy, with a high of 16 and a low of 6.
So no rain tomorrow, which is good, right? Because I want to look at the cherry blossoms while they're still here, okay? All right, so we talked about the weather, we talked about point, and we talked about bus drivers on strike. I hope everyone has a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Bye-bye.